Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Rob. Hope you all are having a great day today. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the severe weather we've had ongoing, as well as the flooding and some of the reports first that we're going to talk about here in a bit about some of the tornadoes we've had for today, yesterday, and just some of the storm reports. So let's go over the infrared here. We do have this area of low pressure for parts of the central United States. That's where that severe weather is going to be today. We also have this leftover system from all that rain and showers and flooding and tornadoes we've had. And then we have this area over here. So we have this area where we have this frontal zonal flow where we have these convective, bands and convective storms just rising up from Texas. And the reason why we have this is because if you see this drier slot, that is where we have a high pressure in place, which is bringing, conditions to stay to the southeast. But then you have a locked high pressure out in the Gulf that's keeping everything in this big circle. So that is what we're seeing here. And if we look at yesterday's reports, we had a high risk yesterday for severe weather. If we look at yesterday's reports, we've had 29 tornado reports. They're still doing reports. One of the strongest ones we've had was the one that's up here by Arkansas-Tennessee border. We've had a lot of tornadoes in that area, as we'll see in a minute. We had 394 wind reports, 10 of those being high wind reports, and then we've also had 201 hail reports, 26 of those being large hail. Very busy day yesterday with a total of 624 reports total. That number will probably go up with more surveying and more report damage going on. As we look at yesterday as well, we have all the tornado warnings that we've had overnight and yesterday. We've had over 200 tornado warnings. Noticeably in parts of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas. We have this big cluster from Ohio Valley. I mean, look at all those tornadoes from northeast Arkansas, southeast Missouri, and the Boot Heel, western Tennessee, kind of where that high risk was for yesterday. And then we have also for parts of Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Ohio, just a very, very busy pattern we're seeing here to begin the month of April. As we look at today's hazards, we have a large area of flooding. For anywhere from the Ohio Valley down to parts of the Ozarks and up to the Tennessee valleys. So a lot of flooding ongoing for the rest of the week. It's going to be looking like. We also have a couple of smaller areas of winter storms and some high winds as well from that southeast flank of that low pressure, that surface boundary that we're seeing here. So let's go ahead and look at the rain. This is a QPF forecast, so this is for today. So right now, as you can see, we've had about 5 inches of rain in this part in central Kentucky is what they are forecasting, what they are predicting. And then for parts of Arkansas, we could see up to 1 to 2 inches of rain today into tomorrow. So very large amount of rainfall. And that's the biggest hazard, right? Is with this severe weather, yes, you're going to have tornadoes, hail, and wind. But the biggest thing with this is the precipitation, the flooding, the inundation of that heavy, copious rainfall that we're seeing from these training thunderstorms. As you can see from the next one, this is for Wednesday. This is going to be probably until Thursday. Look at the rain for parts of Arkansas, up to 1.5 feet of rain for parts of Arkansas, possibly. I'm not trying to fearmonger. This is just a forecast. This may not come true, but parts of Mississippi, parts of Georgia, Alabama, even parts of Kentucky, Indiana, Louisiana, parts of the Ohio Valleys. A lot of rain predicted for these areas. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some flash flood emergencies today and tomorrow. This is the rainfall impacts for the rest of the week here. This is for today. We have a high risk of excessive rainfall for portions of looks like Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, up to parts of Kentucky. Moderate surrounding that with a slight and a marginal. So that's for today. Let's look at tomorrow. We have a moderate risk for portions of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee. So, like I said, this zonal flow, this area where we have all this severe weather going on because the high pressures are locking up this trough here that's barely moved any. This trough is very, very barely moved, and it's going to be going on for the next couple of days. And then we have another high risk for day 3. This is going to be, looks like Saturday. Portions, again, Arkansas, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi. A lot of rainfall forecasted for this area into the next weekend. So that's what we're seeing here. It's been a very busy pattern with the rainfall. Now let's talk about the severe weather. We have an enhanced risk today for portions of northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma, central Arkansas, northwest Mississippi, western Tennessee. We actually had some bands of convection this morning, and we actually have a couple of tornado emergencies yesterday and this morning as well. We're probably not going to see as many of those today, but we will see a lot of hail, a lot of wind, decent amount of tornadoes too. We actually have a 10% rather, hatched area for tornadoes for portions of South Arkansas, Northwest Missouri, West Tennessee. That's kind of the same area we saw yesterday, so that's definitely not good news. So hopefully you have multiple ways to receive alerts. Looking at the wind risk, elongated area all the way from Texas all the way up to the Mid-Atlantic. So those areas are going to see the biggest winds today is what they are forecasting. And then for the hail, we have a 30% risk in a hatched area all the way from parts of Fort Worth all the way up into Memphis. So gonna be a pretty busy day today again for parts of Arkansas, the Mid-South and parts of the Dixie Alley. It looks like northern Dixie Alley. As we look at tomorrow's severe weather, we have another enhanced risk for portions of northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma, and parts of Arkansas into southern Missouri. Just look at that. That is another enhanced risk for the same area, about less of Tennessee, of course, but gonna be a big, again, hail, wind, rain risk for tomorrow, thunderstorms. And then as we get into Saturday, we have another enhanced risk for portions of Arkansas, the Arkla Miss here, and the Arkla Tex as well. So, and that goes all the way up to slight risk into Ohio Valley again. So that's gonna be that, again, zonal flow, lots of rain, lots of wind. And then we have another day 4, 15% for parts of Dixie Alley into the Gulf states. So that's something we're going to be talking about here in the next few days. Thank you guys for watching. We'll keep you updated, all the updates with the rain, flooding, thunderstorms, and tornadoes with the videos. Joey will probably go over tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed our live stream last night of that severe weather coverage, and we'll see you next time on Extreme Weather Videos. Remember to experience the extreme and stay safe. I'm Rob. We'll see you next time.